Now Malapascua, being a very remote island, means that all the food on the island is pretty expensive compared to the rest of the Philippines. And along the beach you get tons of Western style restaurants that all pretty much serve the same thing. You can get burgers and pizzas, but those meals will probably set you back at least 400 or 500 pesos, which is quite expensive by Filipino standards. So if you want to save money and you want to try some local food, there is a market here that is a bit more further inland. It's right next to Malapascua Budget Inn, which is where I'm staying. Now here you can get all sorts of local food. Let me show you guys. Now the big draw here, being an island, is all the fresh seafood the fisherman brings in every day, which you can order at dinner and get it cooked in many different ways, including barbecue and sizzling. Now I will highly recommend you guys try out the sizzling. Yesterday I got a whole squid for 250 pesos, and I asked them to sizzle it. So it's like sisig but with squid. It's really good. So all these stores are pretty similar. They all sell the same kind of seafood. Crabs, squid, different kinds of fish. That looks like scallops. Oh my god, look how many scallops on that stick. And then you got all your meat varieties like pork belly, sausage. And if you got the money, here you can even get a lobster. Oh my.
Huh?
Look at that. Look how huge that lobster is. How much is the lobster?
2,800.
2,800.
Tignan mo nga kung gaano kalaki, Daddy.
Damn.
Oh. Look.
Look how big that lobster is.
Tignan mo yung kamay ko. Oh.
If you want meat, you can also get rotisserie charcoal grilled chicken. You can see that they just put fresh chickens on there. It's still really white. And over here you got pork belly. So I think I'm gonna get that. That looks really good. I saw this yesterday and I just couldn't stop looking at it. Look at the way it spins. It's so good. You can see it's so juicy and crispy as well. Ooh, I think that one's done. Maybe I'll order that one. Oh my god. Look at that. Juicy and crispy. So once again I got another pork sisig. This time it's on a sizzling plate. You can see the oil just buzzing at the bottom of the plate. Oh my god, look at that. Ooh, and you got a sunny egg in the middle. I think sisig has easily been a dish I've eaten the most since I came to the Philippines. So the first thing to do with pork sisig is just mix it up. Get the egg in there. Oh yeah. This is why I like it so much. Even though it's just a mixture of random pork face and pork cheek and ear parts, it's just so good. Here's the second part of my meal. I know it's a bit overload when it comes to pork, but I got one of those grilled, charcoal grilled pork bellies. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks incredible. I'm sure it tastes incredible too. So quite a lot of pork dishes too. Also got a mango shake. It's time to dig in. I'm really hungry. Alright, I'm gonna start with the pork belly because that came right off the grill. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the fat on it. Oh. That is incredible. It's a little bit burnt, so you get the charcoal crispiness on the skin, and the meat is nice and tender. Look at that. Look at that fat. If there's one thing Filipinos know how to cook, it's pork. Next up is your sisig. Just get a nice handful of that. So good. It's a little spicy. When you pick up the parts on the bottom, it's really good because it's also crispy from the sizzling hot plate. I know this is probably not the most healthy meal because so much fatty pork, but no regrets whatsoever. Yeah, the hardest part about eating in a market like this, there's always stray dogs looking at you like they just want some food. Oh, look at that tail wag.